And welcome to
the Highest Folk Podcast with your boy
Matt Jackson
and Jedi Joe motherfucking cool. What's up, y'all?
How y'all doing today?
This
Like
is
and subscribe.
Nxt No Mercy reviews and reactions.
And what an amazing show yesterday was. Or Saturday was, or today was. Whatever.
Yesterday?
Yeah, because we missed yesterday. We had our birthday party.
Yeah, the show yesterday, really, really fucking good.
Yes.
Started out from the very beginning, really good. Like the intro to the show.
Intro.
We talk about the intros in pay-per-views.
I watched the intro, I called this man.
A lot of times, the old pay-per-views we review have a good intro.
Yeah.
We don't really get much of an intro with the newer pay-per-views. Like, they do talk about what's coming up in the card or whatever, but we don't really get intro. This time, it's like old school intro.
Like, it was like video game.
Yeah.
It was the old No Mercy game. I used to own this game. I love this game. Okay?
WWF
And they have the new characters as the old shit. And they're going through picking it, like, you know, they're showing game footage, basically. Now, if this is game footage, this is good shit. Let's bring this game out. So, let's get it. Let's get this game. Anyway, so, that starts. That is so cool, because when it comes up, it says start button, you start, player select shit. Fucking dope. Each match that's going to happen that night was, like a game. And it was just so fucking dope. Fucking one of the greatest things I've ever seen. Oh, man. I was like, so I started it this morning when I got up, and I was watching it, and when it started off like that, I was like, oh my god, this is what we've been needing, is this intro here. And No Mercy, what a better, you know, couldn't have done it with nothing else, unless you were like, the WrestleMania 2000 game. But other than that, like, you got No Mercy, and that was the fucking amazing thing. I called this man. I was up at like 12, so I started around 12 something. I called you around something like that, and I was like, dude, you have to watch No Mercy. Like, you have to see this. Like, if you don't watch the whole card, just watch the goddamn entrance, because this shit was crazy. It'll take you back to your childhood. It was fucking dope. Anyway,
we start off, with the intro. The intro is dope. It talks about the whole card. It comes in as old school No Mercy video game with, like Matt said, the characters of the current modern day roster.
Amazing.
Names of the current modern day roster in the intro to the video game.
Yep.
Like, it was dope.
Hot diggity dog.
And then we start out with Braun Breaker
and Baron Corbin. What a match.
And Baron Corbin's entrance, interestingly, he came in as a biker. So I'm guessing he's going back to his lone wolf.
Yeah, in a way, his burn the ship stuff.
Back in time.
He came out on the motorcycle. That was pretty dope. He had a whole outfit to it and all that shit. It was really cool. I like Braun Breaker's entrance too, because it wasn't goofy like you would think, putting like some type of dog head on or something would be goofy.
At first, I saw him and I was like, is Braun Breaker a furry right now? That was my first thought process. Is Braun Breaker a furry right now? Are we coming out as a dog in a furry costume? And then I saw the actual, like the hat, the headdress, and I was like, okay, it's not as weird as I thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, I actually accept it. It was good. I was like, okay, this is cool. And he looked tough in it. So he didn't look like a goof. He didn't look like some dumbass. And it didn't look like that dog that dressed up was making fun of Roman Reigns. So it didn't look like no fucking mascot or nothing. So, I mean, but it was, you know, it still was on the goofy side because he's wearing a mask. But it wasn't that bad. It was awesome. I actually liked that. That whole match was dope. I mean, like, there's some big strongman spots in that match. Yeah. The moves they pulled off. You know, we didn't even talk about this, but Braun Breaker's got a great spear.
We did talk about it when we were talking about the spears. We talked about him and Edge and Roman and there's one other. Goldberg.
Yeah. Who had the best spear in the business, you know. I don't really know who. I mean, I think it's probably like Goldberg or, you know, Rhino. Rhino's was better. I liked his. That's what I was forgetting. Rhino's probably my favorite spear in the world. The Gore, yeah. I like that the most. And using spear on the game with like Goldberg and Rhino, it's just, you know, it's the best. And then if you played as Edge, it was good too. So, anyway, with Braun Breaker, Baron Corbin, it was a good match. They had some pretty cool spots. Like, he damn fucking slammed him on the announcer's table. They broke the announcer tables too, didn't
The
they?
first time, I want to say Baron Corbin jumped on him to try to break the announcer's
Oh, the
table.
first.
And he hit the announcer's table, and they didn't crash through.
Yeah,
He just smacked the top of it.
yeah,
And that was a hard spot to watch.
yeah. But when they first started off, this was the crazy part. When they first started off, Baron Corbin's like, "Come out here, bitch! Like, come on out here, fight me out here!" And then the next thing you know, Braun Breaker just jumps over all the ropes and just fucking dives into the damn outside on them. I'm just like, "Wow, what the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, so they fought all over the arena before the match even started.
Yeah, so they were outside some, and they did some things outside, but that match was fucking phenomenal, dude. My review of that match was like, that's a good kickoff. That's a good starter.
That was a good match.
But that won't even the kickoff, so we'll go ahead and mention the actual kickoff match, which was Blair Davenport versus Kalani Jordan, which is a newcomer. She's in the breakout stars thing. So, and what we seen of it in that commercial, we didn't get to catch that, but it looked like a good match. Blair Davenport put her in, so that was good. But that then we had the Braun Breaker match. It was a fucking phenomenal carnage, chaos, all that shit. Two of the toughest superstars, you know.
It was a really good, hard-hitting match. It was.
Oh man, that was
pretty much exactly what you would have expected from two big men going at it. Like
yeah, it was. So if you did not watch No Mercy, we're telling you to go back and watch it. Yeah, because the next match coming up was a really good match. Okay, so we had Trick Williams, versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio. Dom.
Doo-doo head, dom, baby, cry, bitch. No, he was good. He looks good now. He's starting to look better and better and better every time I see him. Like, he's starting to look really, really dope, So, he's got this Hook thing going. They both kind of remind me of each other for some reason, but Hook does it better. But, anyway, so Dom's coming up. He's doing good. The match was good. I liked the match was phenomenal. It was a good match. We had some really phenomenal, drop kicks and shit. Trick Williams' drop kicks were on par. They were good. That weird 619 when Trick was sitting in the ropes and he came up and hit him in the back of the head with it. That was pretty cool. That was something Ray has not done. And just Dominic's just looking more and more like Eddie Guerrero. He is starting to just flow more like Eddie. It's just it's good. It's good to see that. Eddie Guerrero was kind of like his uncle in real life. So he was there a lot. So, you're going to see that, obviously, in his work and some Ray in there, but not, it's not too much Ray. I would not think. But that match was phenomenal, and then we had Trick Williams pull up the victory. Got him with that knee. It was a good match. Great match.
The ref got knocked out 3 times?
Yeah, 2 times. Oh, no, 3 times.
Dragon Lee got knocked out.
Yeah, Dragon Lee was the referee. Yeah. Failed to mention that. Dragon Lee was the referee.
Dragon Lee was the special guest referee.
And he looked good in that shit. He looked proper with the mask on. The mask and the proper actual attire of a referee. He looked real. So
it looked good. And then we had that he was the special guest referee. He got knocked out by Dominic the first time, I think. Yeah.
And then Dominic
he went to super kick. He went to super kick.
Oh, he super kicked Dragon Lee.
He went to try to super kick.
Yeah.
Trick.
Yeah.
And Trick ducked out of the way, and the ref was in the way, and Dominic kicked him in the face.
Yeah.
Dragon Lee got super kicked the first time by accident.
Which is wild. The super kick lasted for a minute because he was out on the outside for.
But then Trick knocked him out.
Too long.
And Trick had pinned him, and he pinned him for 15 seconds the first time. But Dragon Lee was knocked out. Then the ref came down. The second ref came down, started to count, and Dom kicked out at a 2 count. So it was 17 seconds that Trick held that pin.
It was a real. I don't know. Some of it was weird,
but then we had the second fight, and they knocked out the second referee. I think Dominic accidentally hit the second referee too. So then he started trying to cheat, got ready to hit him with the belt. The third referee came down, and Trick punched the belt back into Dominic's face. And Dominic got knocked out, and Trick won the title. That was the go home.
Yeah, because Dominic pushed the referee and didn't
Yeah.
But it was a fucking big victory for Trick Williams. For him to take home the North American Championship, which was fantastic. I'm really proud of Trick Williams.
Big victory!
I think he's good
for
talent.
Trick Williams.
with that, we're gonna send you down to Southwick Plaza.
Check out
Vape shop.
Southwick Plaza Tobacco
Here in Danville,
and Vape
Virginia.
In Danville, Virginia.
Over there at Southwick, you got Food Line, you got
Tobacco
Little
and Vape.
Caesars, you got Tobacco and Vape down there. Tell them that we sent you.
Roma's
Tell them
Italian restaurant.
the Highest Fuck Podcast sent you.
Yeah.
And go check them out. Check out Devil May Die. Check them out on Facebook. Next match, we have the tag team championships. Tony D'Angelo and Shannon Stacks Lorenzo against Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, the Creed brothers, and this new team, OTM, which is Out of the Mud. And I like them. They're kind of like a Unico and Camacho feel, but whatever. They're kind of like gangsta. A Mexican and a black guy type thing. It's cool. Really cool. I like it. I was hoping they would win, but
Were those the guys in the gray trunks?
they were the big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, big guys. It was, yeah, he's wearing gray shorts and whatnot. Those guys were good. I liked them. They did still Viking Raiders move in the one part, but that was a great match. So you got 4 teams, and it's not like 4 guys in the ring at one time. It's like, one tag out, one whatever.
And you can tag whatever team.
Yeah, and then you have the heels working on the heels, the faces working with the faces, and all that stuff. And it was a good match. I mean, it's just phenomenal because fatal 4-way tag team matches, that gives you a lot of men in there, like a lot of wrestlers in there. There's a lot of a lot of whatever in there. So it's a lot of competition. So that match was fucking phenomenal. And but Stacks and Tony D retain it. They obviously retain it. But see, Tony D got an injury, had his knee hurt. Called for medic. They took him into the back. They ended up giving him a Stone Cold brace. Then half of them was walking like Stone Cold, and the other half was walking like Tony D. The entrances for everybody on that was good. We had Tony D and Stacks coming out like Mafia deal. That was pretty cool. Then we had the Creed Brothers entrance was pretty cool. And Garza and Humberto was good entrances because they have a whole new look now. They're not the Latin lovers no more. They're doing some other things. So it's really cool. I liked it. Very phenomenal match. Stacks had to basically take over the whole match by himself. Mm-hmm. And it was a good match. But Tony D, Stacks retaining it was good, I guess. But I don't know. I probably would have gave it to Out of the Mud, maybe. I don't know. I know they're just debuting. But it would have been cool. Because they're with scripts. So, I think that's pretty cool. Oh no, it just looked really good. All the tag teams looked really good in that match.
It was a good match.
It really was. Hopefully we see more from OTM. So hopefully we see more from them, and hopefully we get better matches from them and whatever they go up. I really like them. So then we had the NXT Heritage Cup champion Noam Dar against Butch. Butch non-bushwhacker.
Yeah. Pete Dunne.
Just go back to his old name, it'd be better. So we had, of course, Metaphor was out there, the group Metaphor. Very clever name, there's 4 of them.
That match was interesting. It was set up in 6 3-round matches.
Yeah.
Best 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah.
And
it's a Heritage Cup.
Cup title. Or not title, but
the trophy.
Championship trophy.
Yeah, it was a good match, though. There was some cool stuff that happened in that match. Pretty decent. I mean, you got Pete Dunne, or Butch, whatever, and going up against Noam Dar, which, Butch was Pete Dunne, whatever, Butch Dunne. Damn, started in the British stuff when they first brought the British invasion over and they did the British company. So he was the first there, and then Noam Dar was part of the first of the cruiserweight stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. They accommodate Snell into this and all that other shit. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool match. I mean, Noam Dar, at the one point, Pete was holding him while the clock was ticking down, and then the next thing you know, when the clock went ding or whatever the fuck happened, Noam back elbowed him right in the face and dropped him. So he had the advantage when they started the clock again. He totally had the advantage too. Smart thinking, but it pissed me off. He had Butch going for the fingers and breaking them, and just fucking finger manipulation.
The same thing later in the match. He held on to the finger manipulation, the joint manipulation in the fingers, and then at the very last second, he stomped on his hand.
Oh, yeah.
right before the end, like right as the bell dang.
Yeah, dang.
Dinged. Whatever you want to say.
Yeah, that was a good match, though. I thought it was pretty phenomenal for what they did in it and all that. Because you have Jakar Jackson out there, Lash Legend, you had Oro Mensa, whatever. And then you had Butch was with Tyler Bate, which them two had a great epic match to see who was the first British champion was going to be in. And Tyler Bate beat Pete Dunne during that. But we also had like Joe Coffey, and all them came in. The Gallus people came in and whooped some ass on some Butch. And that's good too, because guess what? That's going to bring up Sheamus and Ridge. Do a team versus team. So, Gallus versus, yeah. So, I think that's a good setup there for something later on and, whatever. Then we had this, like, weird, like, vignette, promo, whatever you fucking call it. It wasn't even a promo, but it was, like, some room and TV and clipping through the fucking channels. I don't know what that the fuck was about. But maybe it's a new star coming. I don't know. But we had Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, versus Carmelo Hayes.
NXT
Championship match. This is like
Ilya Dragunov versus
matches.
Carmelo Hayes. It was a good match. There was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a 30-minute match or longer. It was a length match. It was a lot to it. And, it had a bunch of H-bombs. Yeah, it's fine. It had a bunch of H-bombs and I think that's was
like
that a
5
Nazi bomb
H-bombs?
or something? Is that a Nazi bomb?
Helium bomb.
A helium bomb? From where though?
I don't know.
Because he's from Germany.
Probably.
Why do they do that? Gunther's the same thing.
Hydrogen bomb.
Gunther's the same thing. He was a Nazi U-boat dude or something like that. Yeah, so...
U-boat dude.
Yeah, he was something... I don't care about these Nazi guys, so they don't get respected. But they had the whole Gunther, whatever his last name was in the beginning. He had another nickname, so...
They try to make him out like a Nazi.
No, he's just Austrian.
No.
Hitler was Austrian. Okay, we're getting off the Hitler subject. So anyway, it was good.
Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, it was fucking
versus
fantastic
Carmelo
match.
Hayes.
Yeah.
And Ilya Dragunov won.
Yep.
There were a lot of H-bombs. There were
A lot of
like
H-bombs.
5 or 4 H-bombs.
Top rope ones,
one
too.
super H-bomb.
2
on
of
the
them.
top rope.
He did 2 like that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. He gave his respects at the end of the match, too.
He did. He shook his hand.
Yep. He said, you know what? You earned this, kid.
He said, get up.
Yeah. Get up. Get the fuck up, motherfucker. Someone did say the F word on the show, I think.
He was very intense, even at the end. And I thought he might try to beat him up, but then he shook his hand.
Yeah. It was good. Actually, forcefully. He forcefully got his hand.
Purposefully.
Got it in there. Great match, though. Y'all have to watch that match. That match is phenomenal. That's like a 6-star right there. We know this man over here don't do really the high ratings like that. I'll just give you like a 5.1.
I don't go above
I'll give you a
5,
10-10.
because 5 is my rating scale.
10-10, 220. The respect at the end was fucking amazing. I'm just glad Dragunov's got the belt. Because he deserves it.
Ilya won. Yay, Ilya.
Yeah, now we got this Extreme Rules match.
Hey, Becky Lynch.
NXT World Women's Championship.
Versus
Tiffany
Stratton for the NXT Women's Championship.
AKA the Neutral Stratus.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
In NXT.
NXT.
That was the one title that was eluding her the whole time, and it's crazy how she never won it before she came into the
Extreme Rules
Stop
match.
it.
Make no fucking sense.
Tiffany Stratton.
Blowing,
Tiffany
man.
Strat that ass.
Stop blowing.
She did have ass.
Oh, she was showing a lot of butt.
She had ass.
Yeah.
There could have been mouse traps and thumbtacks and all kinds of stuff.
They grabbed that A. But no, we thought they were bringing out thumbtacks in one part, and it won't. It was fucking broken Barbie dolls.
Broken Barbie doll.
It's fucking cool. Because they living in the Barbie world made of plastic. It's fucking fantastic.
Come on, Barbie. Let's go party.
Let's go, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie. Oh, yeah. Oh. Anti-Barbie destroyed the Barbie. The man treated her like a bitch. She spanked her.
She spanked her with a Barbie doll.
And she spanked her with her hand.
Did she?
Yeah, it was pretty hot.
I missed that part.
Well, it was there. Maybe she did have a Barbie in her hand. I didn't care. I was just glad that Tiffany was strutting that ass. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Barbie.
She's phenomenal, okay? Not to say that, like I even say it with the men, like, if they have an impeccable body, like, that's like, their physique is fucking phenomenal. She's got a great look. She's got a great physique. Her body's on a 10-10, 220, right down the middle. I'm calling it, right down the middle. Of course, I ain't even being biased on her because, she just made me believe her, and, like, not that long ago made me believe her. What she's doing and her being tough and all this shit. So, but she can strut that ass over here down on the catalog. Catalog. So, that was good. The Becky Lynch, Tiffany Stratton match. Jesus Christ, man. We had Swan Toms almost. Not even through a table. Not even through a table.
Cracked the table a little bit, but it didn't go through.
Yeah. The Swan Toms, the moonsaults.
The moonsault.
She moonsaulted. Tiffany moonsaulted from the inside to the outside. Miss Becky. Landed a little bit on the feet. Rolled through like a damn Charlotte. Perfected. Got back up. Got fucking man slammed or whatever.
Man slam.
Manimal clammable slam.
Manhandle slam.
Yeah, the manhandle slam or some shit. We had the words cactus Bex.
Cactus Bex. She pulled out a fucking.
Yeah, that. She pulled that out. All right, Ariel.
A baseball bat.
Yeah. It was just a
A baseball bat.
Thingamajigger bob.
A baseball bat covered in barbed wire.
Yeah, they say Cactus
They
Bex.
said Cactus Bex. They called her Cactus Bex.
All along, she's looking like a Lita. White shirt, black pants. Come on now. She had a Lita look going. And she's redhead, so she has, Lita didn't have no plain hair. Her hair was pretty bright. But, straight down, them girls were beating the shit out of each other.
They did not rip off her top and reveal a bra underneath.
Not like Lita would do, because Lita would just pull that thing off. Just went, did the little Hardy boy juke, and then moonsaulted your ass, and then she'd win with her top off. It was her finisher move. It's all part of a finisher move, man. What if they would have added it in the game? She has to do this, and then she goes up to the top and does it. That's how she used to do it. She can't do it no other way. Anyway, it was a good match, man. I got my blessings on her, man. She's top notch. She's good. Let's go ahead and bring her up to the main card, man. Let's go ahead and do it. Put her in the Royal Rumble or something. Make her debut in the Royal Rumble. Have some more time in NXT right up for the Royal Rumble, and then she'll be in the Royal Rumble, and then she can have a spot with Jay Carter going on all this stuff. So, or wait, I mean, they ain't gonna do no Jade in the NXT, just bringing her straight up. So, which, why not? She's been having TV all the time now. But, I don't know, I give that hardcore match a fucking, 10. That's a 10. That's a good match.
Was.
There was a lot of cool matches. There was cool spots, like that trash can on top on her. And then
Spine buster on the trash can.
or Becky getting pushed or whatever the fuck and landed in the chair. And then she did the rolling thing. Boom. And then she did the cartwheel thing, which did the back elbow like China. Yep. Through the fucking barricade instead of like a spear or something.
Barricade spots.
Never been done before, I don't think.
That's the first time I've ever seen two in the same match.
Yeah, it was phenomenal fucking shit, dude. That's the main event of No Mercy. What an event! What a main event! You know, with the man and the Barbie doll. It was just amazing. So. We got dead air.
Yeah, we do.
Dead air, boy.
Tiffany Stratton.
We love dead air around here.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah, it was a great match.
Yeah.
Fucking, Becky won that.
She did.
She
kept the title.
she
retained.
Manhandle slammed her through on the chairs or whatnot.
Onto a stack of chairs.
Yeah, onto a stack of chairs, which she moonsaulted onto too, landed. And so when she got up from the moonsault, thought face got hit. She got up pretty quick, got slammed right there on that. But I just thought the whole Barbie doll thing was a new added bonus for it. You know, so.
This is the High as Fuck Podcast reviews of Nxt No Mercy, and we have just finished talking about the matches.
It's concluded.
It's a really good fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was. That's our second 25-minute video. We're doing great today.
This has been the High as Fuck Podcast.
This has been the High as Fuck Podcast.
With your boys.
With your boys. Matt Jackson.
And Jedi, Joe Cool, and our friend
JB War.
JB War.
Is here.
Yeah.
For a couple times.
No reviews.
No,
Okay, so what's your last moments right now? What's your last thoughts on this? What you got? What you got inspirational?
I didn't really watch it.
What inspirational? Your moment in
What's
this is
inspirational?
yeah, something you say this all the time. It's in the show all the
Inspirational
time.
moment.
Mainly in our big pods, which you might as well.
Basically,
Let's
like,
end it good.
you can do it.
Mm.
And you got more to say than that.
Whatever you got on your mind right now that you need to do with your life, you can do it.
Yep. Because both these guys just found better paying jobs.
One step at a time.
They're starting new jobs the same day and all that.
sometimes you can do stuff like easily that you always think about you need to do. You just don't get up and do it.
Yep.
So the shit that you got to do with your life to progress your life, it's easy.
You just got to get up and do it. Just
You
make
gotta get up and fucking do it.
Yep. It's a good fucking.
I sat around with a suspended license for like 2 years.
Yeah, I remember that.
And just one day, you know, my family one of my family members found out and helped me get it, and we had it done in like the end of the week.
See?
So, and I
It's
could have
just
done
that he
all on my
procrastinated.
own,
Yep.
but I was like, oh, it's too much, you know, anxiety, you know, kind of like not everyone feels like an alpha male. Like, I can do anything, I can attack this, I got this, I'm doing this. I mean, even people that do feel like alphas, you know, procrastinate, don't get shit done.
Yep.
It's not even really about alpha, but like the whole like mentality, you know. You feel
Get
weak
shit done.
when you can't get something done.
Yeah.
You feel like you're not able,
Nope.
but you're able. You have it.
Everybody's got the ability.
Everybody's got the ability, you know.
To be the best you can be, the
Be
version
the
of
best. No, I mean not necessarily the best you can be, because the best you can be in your your worldview of yourself is really, really high. But you know, I like to say, like, if you can get halfway there, you know, that's a lot. It's a
Yeah.
long, that's a long way.
you. Yeah. Because if you're not
We're never
trying,
going
you're
to
not doing
be the
anything.
best we can be.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know.
Makes sense.
I mean, in your perspective, like, the best you can be, you can think about it like that's halfway there.
Yeah.
You change your perspective, but if you really look at the 100% best of yourself, I mean, what does that include? Peak health, fitness,
Right.
eating right, mental capacity,
Yeah.
you know, routine, emotions, how you speak to people, all this stuff. It's too many categories, you know.
And sometimes it might seem
It's
hard,
It's
but
completely impossible to ever be the 100% best yourself anybody could ever be.
And some people have like a more exact thought process on that. I got to be the best I can be, and more others might have more like a subjective view on it, like, you know, just best that I think I can be.
yeah,
Not exactly, you know. That's what you think. That's what you should
Your
think.
best conceivable that you think you should be is what you should
Yeah,
shoot for.
Probably
Yeah.
somewhere you've been already.
Right.
You know, a lot of people say I'd like to get back to this point.
Yeah.
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 I've said that plenty of times.
I'm about there with weight. I'm not there with physical conditioning. Like I'm back to high school weight. Like I'm where I'm comfortable.
So-
But I just need to actually get out and do shit. And
Bettering yourself. That's the motivational talk on today.
We need to take more moments in life
can
where we
do
go do like golf or do something crazy that we
Yeah.
don't usually do.
Get out and do new things.
New things
and
all the time.
Make you feel happy.
Yes.
You can have fun doing stuff you never thought you could. You would
I'm
do.
fucking
you might,
right.
You might be a person that watches like golf and tennis, and like people talk shit about stuff like that online. Like, it's not real sports, but I guarantee you, if everybody that has like a discontent towards something,
Yeah.
they got out there and actually did it.
They might actually like it.
Got it. Not really a guarantee, but like
No, it's not.
they're gonna
But
get their
they
body.
might.
They're gonna get their body moving. They're gonna be out in the sun.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be more in better peak physical
feel
health,
good.
no matter what
doing
sport you're
something new.
doing.
I don't know. I'm not a tennis person. I don't like really a lot of sports, but I'll try. I'll do anything.
I have fun with it. Though.
I'll try anything. I love sports. Love to compete. You know, not into it. I won't. If I had wanted to compete in something, it wouldn't be that. But I'll go out there and play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave y'all with this.
Intramurals. You know.
Take every day you wake up And if you have something you want to change it today. You know, make a change every day if you're looking for something, because you can't change everything in one day. If you take step by step and you take one day at a time and you change one thing that day that you might have did yesterday. Maybe it was the way you reacted that day before.
I think maybe,
and you change it and you react different. So you change
say,
something every day, you'll better yourself at the end of the day.
You know, I say like maybe not say change it, but just work on it.
Work on it, change it, whatever. You know.
Yeah, because if you're not, my philosophy is if you're not making forward progress.
Well, making changes is any type of thing. You got to try to make
forward progress in your life. You're either stagnating or going backward, which is the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. You got to make changes.
Yeah.
Changes have to make your life as a whole.
Moving, either
like you don't have to necessarily change something every day.
Yeah.
Even if it's like each week you've changed something about you. You know, because I've been doing that process of taking and changing something every day. Yeah. Finding something, going, okay, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna try to change it.
Sometimes all you really need,
if I can't change it, I can't change it. You know what I'm saying?
That's all. Be conscious of it. The best change you can do is be conscious of it and say, this is really, I mean, what you need to do to start is like, this isn't the best.
Change is out there.
This isn't where I want
Change
to
is
be.
on its way. Change is
coming.
coming.
On that. So
change something
that's
today.
half of the battle. If you can narrow down.
Go check the song out on Lord
Atheist.
Atheist. Change this way. Change
about
that.
your personality, yourself. That's like half.
Change this way.
Because actually being conscious of it and acknowledging it is what most people don't do.
Right. Yep.
You know.
Check us out on Facebook, Russell and Matt.
And
Facebook page, the group things, 500 some people in it. We got the Frequency Podcast and Friends group thing too. It's growing.
Facebook, Snapchat, BitTube, Twitter.
Oh yeah, whatever. But yeah, the Twitter, the X. You got me, Russell Matt 12. That's our thing, and then we have the High AF Pod.
Donate
and Joffrey Killer.
Subliminal messaging.
Donate now to the JF Killer Cash App. That's on every video there.
Give back to the community.
And we are.
If you watch our video,
we are out like Elvis Presley, and I hope you enjoyed our inspirational last bit, and I hope you enjoyed the show. So we're out like Elvis Presley and chicken grease.
Chicken grease.
Love y'all.